Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Urb'n Barz, where you get 100% real and genuine reactions. Today, I've been digging back into the crates and I came across a video that was released about a year ago. And it's time for the Hangover Gang to sit up and listen to a giant of his time and a giant of any time. My man, Tom MacDonald. He dropped a cut which is close to my heart, people. The music industry. Don't get me started, Tom. Guys, Tom MacDonald and the music industry.
Look at
I already get a really sort of vibe about this. I think it's going to be quite mid-tempo. Um, yeah, let's see. Let's go, guys. Hangover Gang, Tom MacDonald, the music industry.
look at all the rappers that the game's killed. Record labels making billions, why can't artists even pay bills? You get taken advantage of if you take deals. They're the devil, ain't no angels in the outfield. You get you chains and a bracelet, maybe a fake grill. You get you paid and you're famous, baby, it ain't real. Couple milli think you made it, but the record label take it when you overdose on alcohol and pain pills.
Wow, that was a start there. It is so true about the record industry. It's an amazing industry where on the surface of things there looks like there's so much wealth, there's so much of styling and profiling, and it looks like it's the pinnacle, to have money and to have fame. That seems to be everyone's dream, but that is on the surface. But when you scratch just beneath the surface of that, it's not as it seems, or all is not as it seems in the music industry. I mean, guys, I can chat a lot about this, but I can't because it was only like a 3-minute song. But the music industry, there's a lot of smoke and mirrors about it. I mean, at the pinnacle of the pyramid, yes, you may get a lot of the perks, of the money, the wealth, the fame, the glory, the girls, or the women, or whatever you want out of it. But for the majority of people who try to make it in the industry, they're only scrimping by. And what Tom MacDonald said was so true. I mean, they give you an advance, but that advance has to be paid back. And what most people don't realize about the advance in the music industry is that, yes, they may give you £200,000 as an advance or $200,000, but that advance has got to pay for everything. That advance pays for how you make the records. It pays for the mastering, it pays for the production, it pays for the promotion, it pays for the advertising, it pays for the actual production of the, back in the days it was for actually producing the records themselves, etc. But now it's, and for paying for the videos themselves, etc. And then only then when all that money is recouped, do you start seeing any money yourself as an artist. These guys need to know the truth, guys. Right, I'm going to kick in Tom again. Sorry, guys, I had to put a bit of a downer there on people, but this is the music industry.
Give me a pen and a pad, I'm gonna get in the lab. I'm gonna kill him with tracks, I'ma deliver the facts. Nobody holding me back, labels are tricking the fans. Rappers are industry plans, everything planned. I ain't brain dead, never signed a deal, it don't make sense. Never let a label manipulate what I've made yet. Invading the industry independently, I break in. Kill the gatekeepers with a blaze, leave the gate bent.
I like that. So Tom was talking about the gatekeepers. I've met a lot of gatekeepers in the music industry. What a lot of the gatekeepers are there to do is to stop people who have the intention of doing what they want to do in the business. As in, say for instance, what I mean is you have an idea, you come in as an MC, so you come in as a conscious rapper. You want to talk about good things, you want to talk about helping the environment, just say that for an example. Well, they'll take you and they'll say, no, we don't want you in the industry, we want someone who will just come in and talk about money, sex and drugs. You see, there's a lot more I can go into, but I'm not going into that. But a gatekeeper is there to stop people they do not want to come across and come through that door. And you get gatekeepers everywhere. But what Tom was saying was he's an independent. And that's very clever, because as an independent, he has control over what he does. But the moment you sign a recording contract or a publishing deal, you sign away a lot of your control to the record industry, to the recording companies. You sign away your masters. You don't own your masters. You don't own your material. So for instance, the lyrics you write, the music you make, it doesn't belong to you. The moment you sign that deal, it's no longer yours. It belongs to the record company. Only thing is, if you sign a licensing deal, say, you sign that for 3 years, the record company has your music, your lyrics, your whatever for 3 years, but then you can get that, you can get your tapes, your masters back after 3 years. And that's the best way to go. But even better than getting licensing deals with these people, you become independent. But the problem with being an independent is it's very difficult to be an independent. It's very difficult because you haven't got all the facilities that record companies have to push you over the top. Sorry guys, I'm talking a lot, but it is the music industry.
Mainstream rappers see the fame, wanna break bread, so late for sale, never sell out, trying to pay rent. Illuminati puppets, the industry, hail Satan, the devil making deals, I won't shake hands.
The devil making deals when you shake hands. And it is very much like that, guys. It's very much like signing a deal with the devil. I mean, to get in that door, you need to do certain things, which I'm not going to go into. But what Tom's saying is that it is a bit like signing a deal with the devil, because you've given away so much of yourself, so much of your essence, so much of your creative, your artistic essence that's in you. And then you have no control over it. I mean, these people can play you. I mean, they could sign you up and they could say, yeah, we're going to release your record in 3 months' time. 3 months' time comes along, they've done nothing with your record. They own you, they can control you, they can do what they want with you. Once you sign your name on that dotted line, you are now a commodity, people. But best be like Tom, be independent, have control over what you do, have control of your output. Yes, it's difficult because these gatekeepers, they put doorways in your way, but Tom has control.
Underrated, these other rappers I hate it, going viral with no label, with no manager or agent. Call my mama, I got comments and the money going crazy, and she crying, trying to tell me that she's happy for a baby. Like, ooh, ayy, finally got that deal, got a pen in my hand. Ooh, ayy, like how you trying to buy who the hell I am? You can keep your cash, I'm not that broke. I won't sign no contracts, I do me. Y'all are canceled, stealing people's dreams. I can't sleep, it's all rap hoes, throwing cash and lamb.
Stolen cash and Lambos. But before that, he was saying stealing people's dreams you cannot see. And that is so true. So many artists get crushed. They're literally, their lifeblood is crushed by what they have to go through in this industry. Yeah.
I'm independent till I'm dead, I put the music in the street. Artists really only want to chase dreams. We're broke all our lives begging labels, please take me. Trick us into thinking getting deals is a great thing. Spend our whole careers trying to break free. The fans say they love us, trying to give them music they need. Label doesn't like it, that ain't mainstream. You're looking in the mirror like what happened, man, this ain't me. I guess that I just don't see what they see. Give me a mic in the booth, I'm gonna die for the truth. I'm gonna fight for the youth, I don't got nothing to lose. Labels are hiding the proof, look, I'ma give you a clue. Illuminati symbols are the logos major labels use.
Thomas said so much in this rhyme, so much. And that's probably why, this song is very low to mid-tempo, because he's saying a lot of stuff here. I mean, I could break down what he's saying line by line, but there's no point because Tom says it much better than I can tell you. But basically what he's saying is, as artists go into there with a dream, all they want to do is write music. They want to sing, they want to rap or whatever, in the recording industry. That's all they want to do. But by the time they're spat out of it, they've been crushed, because this industry crushes you, people. Oh.
They're calling me an industry plant, I giggle and laugh. I'm the total opposite of what they want, I'm spitting the facts. I make songs about the honest things you whisper to fam. I've exposed the government, they want to kill me for that. I put the pedophile sex cults on infinite blast. I leaked the industry secrets and I did it with rap. How dare you try to say that my intentions aren't acting, that my vision is a pillar of their intricate plan. No one to manage my decisions, independent cold packs. No, you won't see my initials on official contracts. Independent till I'm dead or I'm a bitter old mad. Middle fingers, I'm a missile that they can't hold back.
It's so true. It's so true. I mean, if you go down the independent route, guys, then you have control for yourself. But if you sign up to a label, then basically you have to do a lot of things that you probably wouldn't do normally. So this is why you see a lot of these trends, etc. And people are scratching their heads, like especially with the hip hop music, saying, well, what happens? I mean, I've said to people as well, if you look at my vibe, my bio, I said, I'm into 80s 90s hip hop, 2000, the golden era of hip hop, because there wasn't as much control over that industry as there is now. Because you look at the industry now, you shake your head and you think, what is going on? you know but this is the thing. It's like, what Tom's saying is, if you go independent, you have control over your own output, your input as well, and your output. But if you have to play the industry game, then that's it. You have to play the game. So if they tell you to jump, you have to say to them, how high? It's not a good thing, guys. It's not a good thing. So you go in there with good intentions and you come out just washed up and feeling totally abused.
Ooh, ayy, finally got that deal, got a pen in my hand. Ooh, ayy, like how you tryna buy who the hell I am? You can keep your cash, I'm not that broke. I won't sign no contracts, I do me. Y'all are canceled, stealing people's dreams, how can you sleep? It's all rap hoes, throwing cash in Lambos. I'm independent till I'm dead, I quit the music industry.
Tom still manages to dress fly, doesn't he?
Miss me with all of that industry talk. Work my whole life for the things that I have. Why would I give you the keys to the car? If you just gon' drive while I pay for the gas, I ain't gon' come to your meetings no more. Told you already, ain't giving you half. Y'all can't wait to get your feet in the door. Then lock me outside while you steal from my fans. Keep your cash, I'm not that broke. I won't sign no contracts, I do me. Y'all are canceled, stealing people's dreams, how can you sleep? It's all rap hoes, throwing cash in Lambos. I'm independent till I'm dead, I quit the music. Keep your cash, I'm not.
So what you're saying about the cash and the Lambos as well is a lot of people don't realize a lot of that is just hired. So a lot of that is fake cash. It's hired vehicles as well. So when you see a lot of the Lamborghinis, you see the people in the Maybachs, the Rolls Royces, etc., etc. You see the racks of cash, and a lot of the hip hop videos, etc. It's all hired and loaned out. The cars are on loan. They're actually not owned by the artists. When you see the jewelry, you see the kettles and all that sort of stuff. So much of it is on loan, is on hire, guys. Do you know they talk about fake news? You go on a set of any of these things, it's all fake. You see, you have to sign out for this sort of stuff. That's what he's saying, man. The cash and the Lambos. But the one thing about Tom, and the one thing you need to respect about Tom the most is he has taken so much abuse for speaking the truth, or you may say it's his truth about what's going on, not just in the music industry but around the world. He's taken so much abuse for, like say things like Black Lives Matter and all that sort of stuff, and he's right. All lives matter. That's one thing I was going to say about this, guys. This Black Lives Matter thing has been blown all out of proportion. All lives matter. All lives matter. And I'm going to go into that on another video, not now. But if I get abused, then I will back up why I say all lives matter. I agree with what Tom says 100%. But guys, let's get back to the song.
I won't sign no contracts, I do me. Y'all are canceled, stealing people's dreams, how can you sleep? It's all rap hoes, throwing cash in Lambos. I'm independent till I'm dead, I quit the music industry.
Once again, Nova has done a brilliant job on the directing, the video editing, the shooting of the video, etc. She's phenomenal. So Tom's got good people by his side. But people, that was Tom MacDonald and the music industry, and that was my reaction to Tom MacDonald. I didn't really speak too much about what Tom was saying, because to me what he's saying is very clear in itself. It's clear and concise. I can't do any better than that. But I was just giving you my input about the music industry. I hope you guys liked it. I mean, I could say a lot more about the music industry. I could say there are some good things about the industry, but there's a lot of things that people aren't aware of about the music industry, and how it works, how it rolls, and how it gets you on that treadmill. And it like, I can tell you one last story. I know a guy who was in a very, very popular band in the mid 80s. He finally left the music business, and this is from the UK. He finally left the music business in the early 90s. And to be honest with you, he had, I think, 6 hits in that time, a couple of albums, etc. But he finally broke even. So remember, he started in the mid 80s, over 10 years later. That's the music business, guys. Anyway, please like and subscribe, and please share this with all your friends. That was Tom MacDonald. That was the music industry. And this has been Urb'n Barz with my reaction, guys. I hope you liked it. But please like and subscribe so that I can do more reactions, and hopefully do some more reactions on Tom MacDonald, guys. And this time get more into what Tom's saying, his lyrics, etc. But have a good evening, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you. Thank you.